but our comedian. Yay! It's our first time he's ever been here and performed, and he's a local. He's been actually doing being a comedian for about the last 5 years, he said, which I don't know if it's true or not, but he might have just been lying. But he loves to make people laugh, and it's great to have him here, ladies and gents. Give him a big round of applause. First time here, act number 4, Max Calvaruso. Calvaruso.
How you going, guys? Everyone good? Fantastic, fantastic. First of all, it's my pleasure to be here at what I think is the best club in all of Australia. Canterbury Leagues Club. Yeah, that's it. But I want to know right away, have we got any Bulldog supporters in the room? Oh, fantastic. We're going to get along just great because I'm a Sydney Rooster supporter. Shit, I'm in trouble. I don't know, we're Sunnyville, we need a bit of protection. You see, he's let me down as well, But isn't it great that we're here today? You guys are here today enjoying great food and drink and watching the best performers in the world in front of you. It's fantastic, isn't it? It's better than me being at work. I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I hate my boss. Every time he comes up and talks to me, he gives me the shits. I mean, literally, I've got to go to the bathroom for half an hour, sometimes even longer if there's any good reading material in there. So I don't get much work done, but it's not my fault. But, I've just recently been doing some research, and apparently, people can die from laughing too hard. But don't worry, it's never happened at one of my shows. But just in case I stuff up any of my lines, my doctor just sent me to have a lot of tests done recently, and unfortunately, one of them came back positive. I've got CRS disease. Can't remember shit. So, yeah, it's not a good disease to have when you're in front of 200 people with a microphone in your hands. It's terrible. But no, it's actually a quite costly disease as well. Like a few weeks ago, I had a day off work. I had to go into town to get some important documents done in a few different buildings. And I just finished the last thing I had to do, and I was back on George Street, and I was walking, and I could see the bus stop up ahead. And the bus was there, and it was about to take off, so I ran as fast as I could, and I just got there in time. Thank God, what a relief that was. Until I got home and remembered I'd driven into town. Do you know how much parking in the city costs? Yeah, shit. But I want to tell you a little bit about myself. I'm 29. I'm tall, dark, and handsome. And I'm a liar. But no, I am a local, as Steve said, I'm a local. I live in Belmore Heights. For those of you who don't know the difference between Belmore and Belmore Heights, all the houses in Belmore Heights have free air conditioning. I think the police call it bulletproof bullet holes. But not really, but Belmore's been in the news for all the wrong reasons lately, in the last couple of months. A lot of crime's been happening, and the locals have had enough. I mean, really, they're actually packing up, they're selling their homes and moving to a safe neighborhood, Auburn. But now, have you got anyone here from Lakemba? Anyone here live in Lakemba? Really? And you admit to it? I thought you look smarter than that. No. Now look, I think Lakemba's great. I just wouldn't want to be caught dead in it. But I actually was in Lakemba last week one day. I just took the wrong turn by mistake. Anyway, I parked the car and I went for a walk up and down, Haldon Street. And I noticed something. I didn't see one person that looked like an Aussie. Not one. Now, I'm sure there was lots of naturalized Australians around, and they'd have to be, otherwise they couldn't work and collect a dollar at the same time. But anyhow, guys, I'm really happy at the moment because I just got back from a cruise, from overseas holiday. Oh, an overseas holiday is great, unless of course you're Chappelle Corby, in which case it can just drag out and too long. But I went on the Carnival Spirit ship to South Pacific Islands for 10 days. Anyone ever been on that ship? Carnival Spirit? It's fantastic. This lady here. And you're skinny. How did you accomplish that? And I mean, I'll tell you what, the food is amazing. The first day I boarded, I went to the spa, and I got in with 5 other people, and the 6 of us fit in nicely. By the end of the cruise, only 4 of us could fit in there. Oh yeah, I hated every second of it, every bite of it. But I still remember when I booked the cruise, months ago. I rang up and I was talking to the girl on the phone, and she asked me, how many people are traveling with you? I said, how do I know? It's your ship. But I hate when people ask you dumb questions, don't you, sir? Yeah, not good. But, no, but as I was saying, the cruise is very special for me because I took my new girlfriend along. My wife wasn't too happy about it, but tough shit. But I did try to make it up to my wife. I sent her a nice postcard from New Caledonia, showing beautiful waterfalls and beaches. She didn't appreciate it, maybe because I signed both me and my girlfriend's name on the back of the card. But no, my wife's the kind of woman that you can never please. You know the kind? I bet you all have someone like that in your lives. I mean, for years and years, my wife always yelled at me because I never put the toilet seat down. So one day I said, right, from now on, I'm going to make her happy. And from that day on, I never put the toilet seat up. She yelled at me even more. I can't win. But, no, but I've got, as I was saying, I've got a new girlfriend. I met her 2 months ago. And I still remember the day I met her. The thing I loved about her the most was that she was homeless, which was really good. Because at the end of the night, you could just drop her off anywhere. You gotta save on petrol, guys, you know? But, no, she's really great and she's beautiful. But the only bad thing about her is that she actually is dumb. I mean, I can talk to you about it openly because she's not here today. She was supposed to meet me here coming from home, but she got lost on the way. We don't live across the street. But no, and only last weekend I took her to the movies. And there was one that, you know, we're sitting there watching the previews. And before the main movie started. And there was one that looked really good. But I didn't catch the name of it. So I leant over and asked her if she did. And she said, yeah, coming soon. No, dear, no. Thank God you're beautiful, you know. But yeah, enough about my girlfriend. I've got a lot of weird friends. One of them rang me the other night and told me, you just got Bluetooth. I said, that's terrible. Did you ring up your dentist to make an appointment? Huh? I thought that was funny. Okay. But another friend of mine took up skydiving last weekend, and he found out that day that the hardest thing about skydiving was the ground. His funeral was on Wednesday. But you know what I thought was really funny at the time, but not now that he's dead? I drove him out there to do the jump, and they had a sign on the office door saying if your parachute doesn't open up, he'll give you another jump for free. Isn't that nice? Terrific. You know? As far as I know, no one's ever taken up that offer and probably never will. You know? But I've got another friend of mine who's Irish-American, lives in the States. And he rang me the other night and told me he just joined the Army. I said, the Army? That's a big decision. That's like 6 years of your life. Why the Army? He said, because I really love their theme song. It really motivates me. I said, what theme song? He said, the one the village people sing. That's in the Navy, you idiot. I think he's going to get beat up a lot. I think I need some new friends. But, yeah, but life's funny, I'll tell you. Friends are crazy. Yeah, see, that CRS disease is kicking in right now, so I can't remember shit. But, anyone listen to the radio? You guys listen to radio regularly? I was listening to this week. A few interesting things were there. One was they're advertising a new airline that just opened up, Kamikaze Air. Apparently you only book one-way flights, no return trips. Baggage is not required. And they promise you'll have a once-in-a-lifetime experience. Isn't that great? I already bought a ticket for my wife. But you know, actually this wife that I'm talking about, she's actually my second wife. I was married before years ago, for 5 years. Yeah, I know I made mistakes twice, I know it's terrible, isn't it? But no, I was married before and for 5 years and we had 2 kids. And I still remember when we divorced, we had a big custody battle over the kids. Unfortunately, I lost. I got to keep them. But, yeah. But also on the radio the other day, they were actually interviewing women in the street and asking them what they look for in a guy. And they all said the same thing. They want a man who can last more than 3 minutes in the bedroom. Gee, some people are greedy. But, oh, I like this guy, he's laughing at me. But, and the last thing I remember, they were playing this song which they were dedicating to the boat people. You know that one that goes, I just spent 6 months in a leaky boat, trying to stay afloat. Thank you. But no, I think I'll go on Australian Idol. What do you reckon? That's pretty good. But actually, just to let you know, besides comedy, I do some singing. And I've got a CD coming out tomorrow. You can buy it any $2 shop for $39.99. And all the proceeds are going to go to charity. That's my girlfriend who works up at the Cross. I got to tell you, you guys have been a really good audience. Much better than the one I performed in front of last week. I was up in Manly. I mean, those guys don't have a sense of humor. They turned nasty. They started throwing things at me. I mean, I didn't mind the gold coins. I caught most of them. But, you know, when the chair started flying, I did a Usain Bolt. I sprinted out of there so fast, you know. But overall, it was still a good time, good day. I was only on stage for 3 minutes, and I made $200 in change. So it was pretty good. Guys, I just want to leave you with one last thing to think about. and that is that there's a lot of people in the world who would love to be comedians, but they don't have the guts to get up on stage, grab a microphone, and try to make people laugh. I wish I was one of them. Guys, it's been my pleasure performing for you. It's Max Calvaruso. See you next time. Bye.
Ladies and gentlemen, give me a round of applause. Act number 4, Max Calvaruso. Thanks, Max. Max Calvaruso. Contestant number 4.